scene. There's definitely smoke, but no visible signs of fire. Looks more like signal flares. Gonna say this is probably a false alarm or a prank. Copy that. You're clear to proceed.
I told you this was a prank. I don't see any fire.
Who in their right mind finds this kind of thing funny?
People who enjoy causing a commotion. Huh. Hey, check it out.
What the hell? Oh, shit. Ugh. Can't we just report this one in and go?
Come on, man. You know we can't just leave this be.
In Japan, 99.9% of criminal trials end with a guilty verdict. That makes the odds for a defense lawyer to get an acquittal about 10,000 to 1. But I beat those odds on a murder case. It's a hell of an achievement. Unfortunately, it came with a price. The death of an innocent woman. The shadows of truth escape the courtroom, and when they do, someone has to drag them back into the light. The reality is, the law is neither as perfect or as fair as it's supposed to be. So I've made it my job to give those without a voice a chance to be heard.
Hey, Doc?
What?
Man, I'm bored.
Sucks.
How about you hit me with some trivia then? That would pass the time. I mean, come on, man. You never know how long a stakeout's gonna last. Even Keiko-chan's losing her mind.
I'm sure she is. Give me a sec to come up with a zinger, okay?
Okay, sure. You think up a tough question, and I just leave you to your thoughts. Wait a damn minute! How does that even solve this problem then, man?
Kaito-san? I don't think I'm really in the mood for trivia at the moment.
Okay, fine. We gotta spice this up somehow. So, Keiko-chan, this internet boy, how'd you end up on the raw end of a scam like this?
How is this spicing things up? Besides, we don't even know for sure if it was a scam yet, right?
Exactly. Kaito-san here is just jumping to conclusions. It'll be fine, Keiko-san. Don't worry. At Yagami Detective Agency, we make sure our clients' hearts are at the heart of our business.
That's so great to hear. I know I hired just the right people.
Damn straight. Sunshine and rainbows with us.
Kosuke-kun did say he always eats fast food for lunch.
Yeah, but after 20 minutes, I think he'd be done by now.
I don't know. He always makes me worry, even his eating habits.
Say, Keiko-chan, how'd a sweet girl like you get...
I wouldn't call it that at all. Would you believe me if I said we took it slow? Maybe it's hard for you to see.
So he drags you to the shadiest dive in Kamurocho and calls it a
He was
date?
just trying to impress me. He couldn't have known what would
And he
happen.
sticks his own girl with the bill?
I mean, he is still in college. He said if we didn't pay, they'd call the yacht.
So they bled you out of 800 grand. 400 still to go. It'd be practically impossible to pay off.
Exactly. That's where Cody said I could make some easy money working one of the...
Yeah, I'll bet he did. Did he say anything about guy meets girl, they go out, he racks up the same shit, different day?
Now you're just jumping to conclusions. Besides, a business taking advantage of people like that would have gotten...
Afraid not. Some lines the law, but I do owe you some credit for turning to a man like Gent. He's been defending the city a long time now, and his team's rock solid.
Yeah, and when things get too dirty for them...
Good for you, I guess.
Listen, Keiko-chan, I hate to be... Until you see that for yourself.
Now, let's not jump the gun, Kaito-san. Speaking of which...
Kosuke-kun.
I'm gonna need to follow him. You two stay here. Hopefully we'll get this all cleared up.
About time we saw some action. Careful out there, Talk. Hey, Talk, you read me? You gonna be okay tailing this guy? Or do you need the detective basics manual?
Kaito-san, please. I could tail him in my sleep.
The manual says to keep your eyes open, actually.
Be careful here.
These directions are terrible. Probably nothing.
Kaito-san, you made contact with a new face.
Good call.
Now!
Kaito-san,
Yeah. So, who's Kosuke?
that's what I'm gonna try and...
Man, I haven't seen you in forever, Sakura-chan.
It's because you barely show up to the club events, Kosuke-san. I probably wouldn't have seen you today either if I had...
Sorry, I've just been so busy.
I know you've got a busy schedule, but a lot of girls quit because you stopped showing up, you know?
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that'd be great. But Senpai,
Yeah?
I hope you won't do anything that'll get those girls' hopes up either. I don't know if you know this, but the girls had a few... All that anger could boil over in your direction at any time is all I'm saying.
Yeah? Wouldn't want that. Well, I've got to get
Okay. Make sure you stop by...
Probably nothing.
Hey, wait a sec. That's Yagami. He's the detective who reported Aniki's affair to his old lady.
Yeah, fuck! Aniki got so pissed he took it out on us! Yo, Yagami! Just your luck to be passing by...
Man, this neighborhood never changes, does it?
Oh yeah, I need to get more cash. Guess I'll...
Kaito-san, I just sent you a new shot.
Yeah, I see it. Huh? What the... Yo, Doc, be real with me. That's way too much money to just cruise around with.
A withdrawal for any amount wouldn't prove anything.
Dak, give me your status. What's Kosuke up to?
Not a whole lot right now. He's just wandering around town. Pretty much killing time like your average college student.
Any idea where he's headed?
Good question. Actually, he just ducked into a building. I'm going after him.
Hey, buddy. You new here? You can't just go waltzing in.
And why not?
Because I said so, that's why. Now beat it. Hey, didn't I tell you to leave? Don't make
Isn't
me
that a
call
little excessive? All I wanted was to look around.
Well, there's nothing to see here, so go look somewhere else.
There's definitely more to this place than meets the eye. Suspicious. What the? Hey, no way that's gonna work. Suspicious. Suspicious.
Yo, Doc. Hanging in there, buddy?
Kinda hit a wall here.
What's that supposed to mean? You didn't lose the guy, did you?
Look, my hands are tied right now, but everything's under control. Oh, hey guys. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Hey, who's this clown?
First time I've ever seen him.
Oh, you see, I'm, Kosuke's guest.
Who the hell's Kosuke?
Ah, that's the kid who keeps hanging around. You'd think he'd have wised up by now.
Wait, then he'd be on the 5th floor.
Seriously, it's like he got me lost on purpose. You mind, pointing me in the...
Take the stairs to the 5th floor, then head all the way back. Your friend will be in the tatami room.
The tatami room? Oh, of course. Should have known this wasn't it.
Before you go, I'm gonna need to verify your membership. Kosuke?
You should have? Shoot, I can't seem to find it.
That's so. Well, now we got a problem.
Sorry. I'll be more careful next time, promise.
There won't be a next time, dumbass! We don't carry cards here! Now who the hell are you, and how'd you get in? Better start talking!
Here we go. Tell me, what's Kosuke doing in the tatami room?
We're not telling you shit!
Yeah, you good? What's going on?
I'm still in that building with Kosuke-kun. Had a little run-in with some watchdogs. And apparently, Kosuke's no stranger. Right now, he's in their tatami room.
Oh, he is, huh?
What do you think he's up to?
Well, a betting man would say he's gambling. If it's a members-only building with goons posted on every corner, I'm telling you now, the tatami room ain't no tea shop.
Huh. Not a bad theory at all. It's like you're speaking from experience, Kaito-san.
You've got questions? I've got answers.
I said we have an intruder!
Say what? What happened? You there? Tell me something, Tog. Why is a college kid hanging out with a bunch of... We're seeing this kid's true colors now.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt until we catch him innocent until proven guilty.
Is that some... well, whatever. Just don't get yourself caught. Unless you want a fight on your hands.
Believe me, I don't. All right, let's go.
Yo, you got a minute? I heard we got an intruder in here. Let the others know for me.
Okay, that makes sense. place. Perfect. I see now. Take a nap, bud.
Hey, don't just stand there. Shut the door already.
Come on, I had you! Ah! Why does this always happen?
Come on, folks, who wants another round? Everyone place their bets? Now or never!
You know you're on a losing streak, Kosuke.
Are you kidding? I was just getting warmed up.
Huh? Didn't know you were such a high roller.
Can't say too much about it, but I got me a pretty good hustle.
Another girl with stars in her eyes, huh?
Jeez, go ahead and tell the whole room.
Hey, keeping it a secret's on you.
All right, Kaito-san, you called it. Kosuke-kun just blew...
Told ya. As I say, we cut to the chase.
Huh. My thoughts exactly.
Good. I'll bring the car around.
Hey man, hold up a sec. I think you dropped something.
Huh? I've got my phone on me. What'd I lose?
Well, it could be any number of things, to tell you the truth. Maybe your conscience, or even your integrity. You feel like you might have left those somewhere?
Huh? What's your freaking problem?
Does scamming a young lady ring any bells for you? You've been working with a crooked bar to make her foot a 1.2 million yen bill.
What in the hell are you even talking about, dude?
Have you conned so many girls you can't even keep the scam straight anymore?
You better back off me. I've got the full support of the Tojo clan on this thing, man. Still think it's wise to talk shit?
The Tojo clan? You mean the Yakuza?
Pissing yourself yet? You're about to be real sorry, asshole!
The Tojo clan thugs got disbanded ages ago. If name-dropping a long-dead gang was supposed to scare me, I'm not very impressed.
Son of a... Let's fucking go!
I wouldn't do that if I were you. That excuse for a punch told me all I need to know.
Fuck you, man! That last one was just a warning shot! No more chances! The gloves are coming off right now, bro, and you're gonna get fucked up!
I hear you, kid. So, I can take the gloves off too, right?
Fuck? You for real right now? Well, I pump iron at the gym once a week, my man. You're going down. Don't say I didn't warn you. Hey, yo,
Yoshiro-san!
Kosuke, what happened? This guy giving you trouble?
Yeah, he just started wailing on me.
He did? Well, what's your problem?
Client? That a tatami room term for gambling addict?
Gambling?
Look, I don't have time to play around right now.
Too late, asshole. You just signed up for a beating!
Now you're really asking for it.
You won't get away. Get away from me! What do you want? Hold up. What's the problem? Get away from me! Leave me alone! Hold up. What do you want?
You run off, Terry.
Leave me alone! Get away!
Come on, Kosuke-kun. Are you done?
You can't help yourself, can you, Tak? For being a lawyer, you sure like to settle things with your fists.
A lawyer? How the fuck are you a lawyer?
Yagami-san, you're not really a detective?
I'm a detective, all right. As for the badge, I still have a license to practice, so I hold on to it.
Is it safe to assume then you used to work at Genda Law?
Yep. Hit the nail on the head, actually. These days, he hands off to gigs that are better suited for detectives, like him.
Now it's making a little more sense.
Did you catch all that, Kosuke-kun?
Huh?
Well, if you want a closer look, I'll be more than happy to accommodate you.
What?
Yeah, care to go for a ride? We're gonna be buds, Kosuke.
Time out! Guys, this isn't funny! These damn things off me! I swear this is all a mistake!
Kosuke-kun.
Yuko-chan!
Don't let these assholes con you! Believe me, I didn't do anything wrong! Who the hell are these thugs?
Who is Yuko-chan?
Well...
My name is Keiko, you jerk!
Here's the deal, Kosuke-kun. First, you're gonna cancel her debt to that bar.
But that's not even my call.
And second, they'll be returning every yen she paid. Plus a little extra for us having to deal with your bullshit.
You're out of your freaking mind!
I have a pretty good idea. And I don't think very highly of con artists who prey on innocent women.
You tell him, Talk.
Hey! That's my phone!
Dial up that bar for me, would ya?
What bar?
Drop the act, kid. That scam is the oldest trick in the book.
You don't have any proof.
Proof? Do we need to spell it out for you? We've got you by the balls, you little shit.
Who even are you people?
Some of Kamurocho's finest.
You mean you're detectives?
It's in the name. Smart guy. Huh?
They do?
You're goddamn right they do. Don't talk like...
Give the guy a break, Kaito-san.
They're... you know...
Look, I get what you're after, but give it up. That money's the guy who runs that bar's ex-Tojo clan.
Well, I used to roll with the Tojo myself. I might even know the dumb bastard. You know he's all bark and no bite, don't you? The Tojo clan got...
Yeah, but he's still a criminal! Just because his clan broke up...
Dickless ex-Yakuza strutting around...
Still, even an ex-Yakuza is dangerous, right? sure you'll be safe?
Yeah, got this under control. Danger is our specialty. So, which numbers the bar keeps?
You really shouldn't.
Still worried about pissing off an ex-Yakuza? I'd worry more about the one right in front of you.
Or would you rather try your luck?
Yo, sup, Kosuke?
Hey, Chief. You wouldn't happen to be back at the shop, would you?
Yeah, I am. Why, you, find yourself a new chick, huh? Oh, you just keep reeling them in, don't you?
Not exactly.
No? Well, hey, at least these broads will do anything if you know how to squeeze them.
Bastard.
Wait a minute, though.
Oh, that's simple. Then we slap on a last-minute late fee and send them.
Right. Sounds like you got it all figured out.
Wait.
Took you long.
Wait on.
I suggest you remember this, because I'm about to come knocking.
Holy shit. You're kind of insane, man.
Sorry to break this to you, Keiko-san. No matter what lengths you went to for him, all he ever thought you were just an easy mark.
Don't get me wrong, Keiko-san. This did start out as—
That's enough, Adi. Come on. Let's get you back. Trust me. You'll be safe there.
You wouldn't want to see what we're gonna do to that place anyway.
You mean you're going to take...
Let's go, Keiko-san. Get... This is Genda Law, where I got my start as a lawyer. The owner, Genda-sensei, is like a father to me. He's been a well-respected figure in Kamurocho for years. Genda-sensei... Huh? Where is everyone?
Oh, Saura-kun and company are down at the courthouse. Those two are always putting in a hard day's work.
It's good to see you.
I believe we met the other day. It was that con artist case. How'd it go? Did Yagami get that solved for you? He goes all in on his cases, but that's about his only redeeming quality.
Yeah, he's really gone above and beyond.
Sorry to impose, Genda-sensei.
Fine by me.
Speaking of which, it's...
Big enough to keep Sauri-kun and Hoshino-kun.
It's...
No, it's an...
Huh?
It's a groping...
She's a smart one. This happened 2 months back. Some good Samaritans at a train station pinned down a groper who was trying to make a getaway. Wouldn't you know it, the culprit was a... Naturally, the press had a field day.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. It was all over the internet. Anything that stops the trains during rush hour makes the news.
It was all they talked about. Probably because he was a policeman.
The judge is handing down the verdict today, and I don't expect he'll be pleased with it. Every answer he's given has been, I don't recall. Like that'll do him any good.
Stop that man! That man's a groper! Stop him! Stop him!
I didn't do it! Let go! Hey, let me go!
Someone help! Get a station car! This man grabbed me on the train! He put his hand up my skirt!
No! You're wrong! You got the wrong guy!
Stop struggling, asshole!
Let me go!
The cops can check your hands to see if you did it or not. Be here any second now, so just chill out!
Hey! Are you filming this? Put that camera away!
Ehara-san, do you mind sitting up straight in court, please? A bad attitude isn't going to do you any favors.
Does it even matter? It's over. The verdict has already been decided.
Your demeanor still has consequences. The worse things are looking for you, the better an impression you need to make.
Leave an impression. Huh. Well, if I were the judge, I'd be happy about having an easy day on the job for once.
This is no time to be cynical either. Besides, the judge hasn't...
It's decided. Guilty is charged. This also means it's almost time for the curtain to fall until the grand finale.
What?
And so, let's get this show on the road.
All rise.
Well, like I said, we should have a verdict coming down today. We only really needed Saori-kun at the bench.
Truth be told, I still can't tell when he's trying to...
Then he'll need to pull out...
Speaking of, how'd you end...
Well, another firm had it on their plate first, actually. Comro PD plan was to get a confession, earning the defendant a nice...
You mean, he'd be...
Bottom line, yeah. On the...
Correct. But the plan fell apart when the cop, in spite of the evidence stacked against him. So, once Comro... The case went straight to Saori-kun, who just happened to take the call.
Huh.
I'm sure they'll be back soon if you...
I would, but I gotta tie up a few...
Restless as always. You ever heard of a...
That's exactly why I turned...
Fine.
Anyway, I shouldn't keep Kaito's...
Hey, ready to wreck shit?
Let's get to work.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, this the dump you brought Keiko-chan to?
It is! So could you please just let me go?
Not a chance. You get a front row seat for when your boss shows up.
What are you, crazy? He'd murder me on the spot! Then he'd murder you two for dessert!
Huh. He's that scared?
Yes, actually!
All the more reason to put him in his place.
Agreed. Sugiura.
Really? Could he choose a worse fucking time? Talk about a buzzkill.
Hey there. You miss me?
Jeez, it's been what, half?
Good as it gets.
Well, got some good news. Tsukumo-kun and I have our very own detective agency.
Wait, Are you saying you started a detective agency? Meaning, now you're a detective?
Yep. Got our own office and everything. It's in Yokohama. Didn't want to muscle in on your turf.
Man, I don't know what to say. Oh, and by Tsukumo, you mean...
The one and only. At least, the only one I know. Thought his hacking might give us an edge. Never figured he and I were on the same wavelength about stuff.
Wrap this up, Talk?
Anyway, we got a pretty big case. And to be honest, we're in a little over our heads. So that got me thinking, why don't we call up the pros?
Do you need an answer right away?
Oh, yeah?
Yep, I'll tell you all about it later.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, buddy.
You all set?
Kosuke, care to explain what the...
We're here on account of a woman named Keiko Hamada. She says she's been threatened by an
Oh, I see.
Yagami Detective Agency.
Yagami Detective? Yo, wait a sec. You the kid Matsugane-san?
There, you see? I told you people have heard of us.
Huh.
As for me, the name's Kaito.
Oh, I've heard plenty about you.
A man's gotta have a reputation, right?
Masaharu Kaito. Ugly as an ape and just as dumb. Lets an amateur thief get the drop on him, then forks over the family safe.
Don't talk like you were there, jackass.
Come on, man. Don't give me
Fuckhead.
Now that we're past introductions, we're here to get Keiko-san's money. And we'll be tacking on our fee on top of that. Just business.
You know the best part of breaking freedom? Huh? No more paying. Hey, guess what I spent the cash on? Meaning whatever goes on inside.
You hear that, Kaito-san? He says we're free to cut loose.
Yeah. Best news I've...
Hey, hold that thought.
Greetings, Yagami-shi. Did Sugiura-shi call
He
you?
did, but...
Oh, so you really are just busy? He said you hung up on you, did he? I hate to think he upset you, you know? But if so, we didn't mean...
Yep, no offense taken, man.
But you see my point, right? Any responsible member of a company... I mean, any responsible member... Okay, but when is later? If you have an estimate, I can set it...
Right,
You gotta be shitting me!
Yeah, pretty lame talk.
That's it. You jokers are dead meat!
Listen, I just wanted to thank the both of you for all you've done.
I'm just glad to hear they got your money back. These two are something, huh?
Oh, yes. I don't know how I could possibly repay them.
Don't worry about it. Besides, those thugs paid our service fee and then some.
Nice of
Beg your
them to
pardon?
eat.
I take it all back. Anyway.
If they're smart, they're skipping town. As for Kosuke, I made sure to tip his college off about his little... So I'd say this case...
Well, I've sure learned my lesson.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. From now on, I choose the place when meet, and I should probably change dating apps while I'm at it.
That's your big takeaway? Really, Keiko-chan? You're laying this all on the app, not the sketchy internet.
Oh, I don't think so at all. Plenty of...
It's true, Kaito-san. Apparently that's a thing now.
You see, if you don't seize the opportunity when it knocks, it It won't be just the times that leave you behind.
Fine, fine. Hear you loud and clear.
Saori-san and Hoshino-kun sure are taking their sweet time.
Now that you mention it, they should have left the courtroom a while ago.
Maybe they stopped for a quickie somewhere.
There's nothing between those two. Nothing real, anyway. These old eyes can... Tell that much.
Wisdom comes with age, huh?
Damn right it does. And I've got more than you kids on both counts.
You talking about Matsugane-san?
Yep. The lawyer and the Yakuza. Best of both worlds. Though we came from different backgrounds, we were brothers in arms. Both trying to make it in Kamurocho. You two ought to visit his grave every now and again.
We will.
That goes without saying.
Well, I guess we should get going.
I guess so.
Thanks for having us on such short notice. Oh, and give the two lovebirds our regards.
All rise.
The court is prepared to issue its verdict. The sentence for the defendant, Akihiro Ihara, is 6 months of penal servitude.
He's getting prison time for his first offense? Isn't it usually just probation in cases like this?
Yes.
I'm sure his attitude didn't help the situation. From the start, the evidence was stacked against him, and all he did was deny it.
If that will be all, we can proceed with the court's rationale. The defendant may be seated. rather hear this standing up?
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. Oh, maybe you hadn't heard that.
What?
What the hell? What is he talking about?
I don't know.
I'll take that as a no. In that case, make sure you pass this along to the Kanagawa police. They'll want to know that the body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide. He deserved to die 1,000 times, but he was never even accused of a crime. No, he just went on with his life. The law let him walk. An utterly broken system.
Order in the court. The defendant shall refrain from making such outbursts. Defense, do you have an explanation for the meaning of this?
Your Honor, well...
Huh? How's that for an honest day's work? I just want to go put my feet up in the office.
Sounds like a plan. I need to get back to Sugiura, too. He was telling us about a big job.
You mean a big job for us?
Yeah, down in Yokohama.
Those two detectives? A good one, Todd.
This game's absolute bullshit. It's like it's just...
Yeah, what a fucking scam.
Fuck this. I'm beat...
Hell yeah, dude.
You know...
Let's hit it.
This is the Yagami Detective Agency. I run the place with the help of my partner, an ex-Yakuza named Kaito. I wish I could say keeping this place afloat was, but the reality is, we'd be drowning if it weren't for the gigs we get. It's not like we don't have the technology. But when street smarts fail, most of the time we have to get physical. That happens a lot.
Guess we...
I wasn't I? Crazy
After
how we
seeing
ended
us
up
in action, who could blame him?
Yagami-san, everything okay over there?
Yeah, sorry, it's a long story.
Oh, yeah. Listen, man, you gotta come check out Yokohama. And if we can ace this case I've got lined up...
Oh, yeah? You sure?
Hey, have some faith.
Just looking out for you, man.
Well, I do appreciate
Sure.
that.
When do you want us over?
Honestly, ASAP. We're based in Ijincho. Look for an office the real question is, you free on such short notice?
Let me check my schedule.
What schedule? Outside of today's shit, we haven't had work in weeks.
If I tell them that, they'll lowball our cut, smart guy.
Oh, right. Guess we don't want to look desperate.
Sorry, Sugira. Yeah. Bar works just fine.
Perfect. Man, this is gonna be so great. Oh, and Kaito-san's coming too, right?
He'll be there.
See you guys soon, then.
Sugiura said he'd give us the details when we get there.
Huh. Way to build the suspense.
Yokohama, though. Can't say I'm really familiar with that neck of the woods.
Same here.
But you know what? Kamurocho has been pretty tame lately. Maybe this is...
Yokohama 99's cross streets. Aw, it's not even close to Chinatown. So much for us getting a decent meal on this trip, huh?
Well, then how about on the way home we take ourselves a little detour? Maybe.
Tsukumo's place is way out there. Want to take a taxi?
I suppose we could. But why don't we hoof it? Yeah, we could see the sights.
I guess I'm on board with that. Yo, hold up a sec, Todd. Nonsense over there.
That's not what I said. What'd you call me? What the? Hey, what are you filming me for? Knock it off!
Chill out, man. Why do you care? I don't see anything that says I can't record here.
Enough! Stop!
Just give me a reason. You have one? It's a free country, isn't it?
Whoa! Hey! What gives? You just kicked my sign over!
Ah, that was the wind, man. A big old gust just came through, right?
Yeah, crazy. Just now it whooshed right over.
I told you! Put that down! Come on!
Kids don't seem to give any fucks about people these days.
Agreed. So much for seeing the sights, huh?
Well, you're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you?
Do you have to ask?
So, anything else you want to accuse us of? I'd say you must be losing it, Pops.
You goddamn brats!
I got that one. He called us goddamn brats. You picking on high schoolers, man?
No, I just don't want you loitering in front of my store. That's all I said, okay? So stop disturbing my customers.
That part's not gonna make the video.
Wow, is that one of those new smartphone models? May I?
What the hell?
Damn, the camera on this thing's amazing, man. Your parents buy it for you?
Holy crap, he kicked Sakaki down.
You must be seeing things, kid. Anyway, your smartphone's kind of dirty, don't you think? Let me see.
Hey! Give me my phone back!
You want it back? I'll give it back, but only if you put this poor restaurant owner's sign back up first.
Asshole. You think you can fuck with us? We're gonna kick your ass!
Come on!
That stinks like a bitch! For fuck's sake.
Yo. Was that Aikido just now?
Just more of my own thing, really. Here, this came from one of those kids.
You really didn't have to. But think. Those were students from Serio. You'd think private school kids would be better behaved, but they're just as immature.
They look like a bunch of entitled
They'd learn.
Well, we've got our fair share of unsavory types. The Yakuza and those kids wouldn't dare to mess with them.
So they're selective about
Yes.
this.
They'll only harass you if they think...
Think they'll be back for more?
I certainly hope not. Come to think of it, you're the only ones who've ever...
Yeah, but we might end up staying. Ever hear of a detective agency called Yokohama?
That's all right.
Sure.
If anything...
Oh, but before that, please take this with you.
Yokohama 99.
Wow, not...
Yo.
Ah, if it isn't the man of the hour, Yagami-shi.
Gentlemen, welcome. How are you?
This guy. First he falls off the radar. Now he's got this sweet office. Little shit.
You're still quick as a thief. Maybe a little quicker, actually.
Well, I'd say thief isn't very fair.
It was stealing.
Oh, come on. You know I wasn't doing it to line my own pockets, right? We took from the powerful and gave to the powerless. It was altruism. And it's all in the past now, so let's just leave it at that.
The place is nice, though. It's kind of familiar, even.
It should be. You're our inspiration, Yagami Detective Agency. You guys are the goal.
Huh.
For sure. So, how about you guys take a load off? If you're ready, I'll give you guys the briefing.
Say what? A briefing, man?
Let him go over what we know.
I've actually got an agenda for today's meeting, too.
An agenda?
Just roll with it. Give him a chance. All the detective talk has made him go a little overboard. I'm sure it'll work itself out.
It's all good. Imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery.
To sum up why we called you, we've been seeing a... What do you think? Care to take a...
I'll give you a hint. It's not a...
So, it's specific?
I know. It's gang warfare. Yep.
Well, we did just hear about the...
Yeah, Yokohama Liu, whatever. Bet they're stirring up shit as we speak.
Actually, we haven't run into any gang-related... No, what we're dealing with isn't so conspicuous.
Bullying.
Sometimes parents ask us for evidence to prove their child was bullied. Fairly often, they want these
They'll
bullies...
also want to hold the schools accountable. But not...
How old are these kids?
Most of them are in... Research shows that boys at that age experience This leads to outbursts to assert dominance, compounded by the irrationality of an immature brain. Scientifically, this potent...
Yeah, but that would apply specifically to boys, right? You're getting cases with girls involved, too.
Ah, with girls, it's more likely rooted in oxytocin. Oxytocin fosters feelings of attachment. For instance... Scientists have observed that a mother's
Then it's not always a...
Indeed. Did you know it was oxytocin that enabled... Ancient matriarchs were particularly vulnerable during... So you could kind of say the... After all, raising a child in the wilderness would have been impossible. However, this intense... Individuals who failed to contribute were... Let's say there was a villager who never put in his... If that became the norm, nobody would work until the village...
And by then it'd be too...
Precisely. That's why these offenders, primitive as it was, punishment equated to justice. Necessary measure for society, and societies with a stricter sense of justice were the ones to put this into focus.
So from a science perspective, modern-day bullying...
More like it's hardwired into our nature.
Hormones are fucked up, huh?
I wouldn't chalk it up to just that. However, we humans do tend to, whether we're socially awkward or simply misunderstood, those who don't conform are ostracized. That's how it's been since time immemorial. The misfits of civilization are deserving of all over the world, no matter where or when.
Looks like you guys have been doing your homework.
Tsukumo-kun's the one hitting the books. I'm more in...
Makes sense.
Here's another fun fact while we're at it. An act of betrayal also increases the human urge to punish the offender. In those cases, the act of punishment floods the brain with... In other words, it can feel just as good as eating or having sex.
Sure, but that's where we have to draw the line. Justice can't be twisted into joy, or it stops serving its purpose.
Very perceptive.
So, back to reality.
Ah, yes. Our client is the chairman of... He wants us to scour the campus for any and all That said, he also requires us to...
How big is this school?
Let's see, there are 6 classes per grade, so approximately 600 students.
We'll be meeting the chairman at a restaurant tonight. How about the two of you come join us?
Man,
You guys are free until dinner. Oh, we already made the reservations in Chinatown, but the restaurant's name is Kyoinro. If you could meet us there...
You didn't have to do that.
Kyoinro. Looks like this is it.
Are you almost here, Yagamishi? We went ahead and sat down. Excellent. Just give the host my...
Was this the same guy living in a net cafe not too long ago? He sure has come.
Yeah, at this rate, he'll leave us in the...
Without further ado, allow me to They are, without a doubt, the finest private eyes in Kamurocho.
Ah, yes. Tsukumo, my name is Okuda. I'm the...
Serio High. Isn't...
Yeah, once something... We actually ran into some of your students. There must have been 7, 8 of them.
Oh, boy. And
You bet your ass we did.
You mean there was an altercation?
Come on, pal.
Because that would be
Chairman, we'd like to start investigating tomorrow.
Certainly. Yeah. Our administration has a very firm stance against bullying. Yet we continually ask ourselves, are we taking proper measures to foster a supportive environment? Or if enmity is already prevalent among the students, I believe the key is prevention.
And you're hiring detectives to help?
Oh, yes. See, as this thought was dawning on me, I visited your webpage, actually. And at that moment, I knew fate was...
Sounds like you walked right out of a commercial.
In most situations we've dealt with, we knew who the problem was. All we needed to do was get the evidence. But in this case, we don't even know if there's a bully in the...
Hence why we called in the
So, I take it you have some sort of plan?
Of course. We're going to start by spreading hidden This footage should provide a detailed snapshot of student interaction that would otherwise go unnoticed. Then, after a 2-week test run, we'll come...
Nothing beats a good old-fashioned...
Yes, but if one of these spy cams were found, as such, our pair of experts are intimately...
This secret stays between you and us, Chairman. Not even the guards or do I have that...
You do. I believe the more people who... At any rate, I've heard Yagami-san here has... I'm glad to have such a reliable detective on...
They just keep raising the...
So, Yagami-shi, if there's anything...
Hey, good idea. You might learn a thing or two from watching the master at work.
Way to put me on the spot, guy. In the event we do uncover bullying,
Of course, we would provide appropriate counseling.
Wouldn't that mean increasing the teacher's workload? Interviewing that could lead to making people not want to bother.
Sad to say, the teachers have so much on their plate as it is. That is why we must strike at the root.
What if you offered your staff a bonus for catching any bullies in the act? I know that'd motivate me.
You don't think that'd back?
Actually, but the fact of the matter remains.
Could you elaborate on why you're going?
Like I said, my goal is to nip any bullying in the bud before it can grow.
And it's not enough for the teachers?
Unfortunately, no.
Okuda-san, you mentioned...
human error, I suppose.
Your first response seemed to hint at something else.
Yes.
Can you tell me what's going...
You see, it has been almost 4 years since the suicide poor boy hung himself at home.
You mean because he was...
Not on paper, at least. Neither did the court.
Wait, you were
Yes. One of the student's parents filed a lawsuit. Now, there were online, but the prosecution never found substantial evidence.
If I can ask your honest opinion.
I would like to, but I may have been too far removed from every day. I watch our students come to school, and what I see are young. They're all so full of life. However, around 2 months ago, we lost a hell. That could have been the case. But I did, from what I'd observed, he appeared to be, but I later heard his family had... At the end of the day, that is why I...
So, we did get into a scuffle with...
Fine. Next time I see your students harassing someone.
I think this conversation has been enlightening.
What else is there? I suppose we'll have to see when we get there.
That would be...
All right, then.
Are you really pretending you waited?
Hey, waiter! I want to place an order. And tell your...
I take it this place isn't exactly cheap?
Don't you worry about that, Yagami-shi.
In that case... excuse me. I'm ready to order too.
So, how was that for your first day's work? I realize that meeting was a lot to take in, but the task at hand seems pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah. What was that you said about using hidden cam?
Tomorrow we'll be deciding where to put... Oh, and we'll be dressed as AC...
What? You gonna make us wear uniforms?
Of course. Fresh... As you may recall, only the chairman is a... We must therefore deceive both student...
Sounds like a plan.
In any case, try to make your...
Side.
Hmm? Huh?
This sucks.
Yeah.
No way!
Ah. Nah. Huh.
Huh? Yagami-san.
Huh?
Hey!
Yeah.
Huh? Huh?
Nah. Yeah.
Can you?
Gotcha. Yeah. Excuse me. No way.
Let's go.
Hey.
Yep.
Oh. Are you serious?
I owe you one. Yagamishi, remember those uniforms I mentioned yesterday? You'll need to put one on. They should be a perfect fit.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
What's up with those guys?
They sure look like men on a mission. But for what?
We will now commence our journey by taxi to Serio High. Gentlemen, are we all ready? Remember, this case can open up a lot for us depending on how we solve it, so let's leave...
Don't worry. No case is too... Ain't that right, Tom?
Good.
Ah, you must be the repairman. The chairman said you'd be here. I take it you know where you're going?
Yes, but thank you anyway.
Ooh, this place reeks of money.
They are a prestigious prep school.
Wonder if the kid... are on recess.
So, our first order of business is to analyze the layout of the school. The schoolyard should provide the proper vantage point. Let's head there. It seems this school's design is fairly conventional. See, there's the classroom building, and that must be the gym.
By the way, how many spy
20 in total, all of which feed directly to my computer.
Think we ought to split them up?
We could, but that might... We stick out enough as is. But if we moved in pairs, they'd write us off a lot easier.
Clever as always, Yuck. When a con man pretends to be a cop, they'll usually bring along a partner. It seems the added person adds legitimacy. Unless you're... All that is to say, Yagamishi knows his material.
Hear that, Tom? You should have been a con man.
Very funny. So, how about... Where are they?
Right here. Now, these cameras don't see very far, but they do see wide. 150 degrees, to be precise. So let's try to set them up where we think a bully would...
So, we just gotta find the teacher's blind spots.
You would brag about something like that, Kaito-san.
Better stop him.
All right, guys,
okay.
I think it's...
Tak and I'll start here. And you guys can work your way around up. We've only got 10 cameras.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's where you...
Dude.
Ugh, whatever.
That many? Just for...
Yep. See, so when you do find one, you make it special. And this one...
Huh. If you're that sure, let's do it.
Tsukumo reporting in. My speed is coming in nice and...
Thanks.
We just finished with the back of the gym.
Copy that.
All right, Tak. Just... The boys will handle this floor.
Gotcha.
Every bully loves a good pair of stairs. Pushing someone down a room...
You think it's really that often? Still...
Yep. The Close corners make for poor visit.
You don't say.
All right. All right.
Yagami Sheep, are you perhaps...
Yeah, we're about to start.
Okay, we're almost done with the first floor. I think we can handle that all on our own. So can you finish up the second and third floors?
Sure, not a...
Splitting up for a bit shouldn't hurt. How about I...
Works for me.
Looking for something, pal? Yeah.
Hey. Suspicious.
I'm pretty sure smoking's not allowed in school. Should you really be doing that here?
Oh, could you, keep...
I can. But...
Yeah, sure. No problem. Just...
Kaito-san.
Same. I've hit up every... Thing is, maybe this tight corridor might be good.
Kaito-san, don't you think we should... Isn't that where bullying primarily...
Might be right. We couldn't cover every classroom if we...
Yeah, fair enough. Nice to see you putting so much...
as professionals, we should set this camera up wherever we can get the... How about the ceiling in the middle of the hall? Okay, Tuck, I'm gonna give you a boost. So make sure...
Uh-huh. You know, we totally could have done this during recess. Everyone's just staring at us.
Too late to whine now.
Huh?
Hey, you saw them.
You noticed too, huh?
Classroom.
Sounds like we've got some bullies in there for sure.
All right. Just... let's hit it.
Excuse me, but I don't recall there being an inspection today.
Sorry to be in your way, ma'am. We won't take long.
I understand, but nobody...
Yeah, and nobody notified us this school hired such gorgeous...
You know what? I don't seem to recognize either.
I can't say I know anything about that. We're just here...
You can call me Sawa-sensei, not ma'am.
It was the chairman who called us in.
Oh, the chairman. Well, I suppose...
Well, when you say it like that...
Did he make this appointment with you directly?
Yep, sure did.
And I'm sure our chairman...
His name? Oh, well, that would be... Okuda-san.
Yes, of course.
Ah, by the way, anyone ever tell you how stunning you are?
What?
Ignore him, please. Like I said... And we're done. Sorry again for the disturbance. The hell was that, Kaito-san? You forget we're working here?
Yeah, but man, that chick's the spitting image of a teacher I had a crush on. One of my few good school memories.
What, so that makes me the bad guy?
All right. Back to work. I get it.
This is Tsukumo reporting in. Yagami-shi, please respond.
Hey man, we just finished setting up the cameras.
Good, so did we. Could you and Kaito-san meet us at the gymnasium then? It's empty at the moment. I thought we might as well check the camera feed and discuss...
Got it. Then we'll see you at the...
Excellent work, gentlemen. All cameras are fully operational.
So, now all we do is sit back and watch?
Something like that, yes. By the way, Yagami-shi, I noticed you installed a camera in a classroom. Did you find a lead there or something?
Yeah, that classroom had those problem kids from yesterday.
Aha. Well, nothing unusual's turned up yet.
Guess we'll have to watch and wait. If there's any bullying happening at this school, this is a surefire way to find out.
Wrong as it is.
You're awfully nostalgic today, Kaito-san.
Yeah, well, my school wasn't as fancy as this one.
Uh-oh. Guys.
What is it?
This is the classroom where Yagami-shi set up the camera. Class 2-2.
Them again. Now they're picking on a girl.
Whoa, did you see that?
No, they're writing something?
Yo, talk! Let's go!
Yeah,
Hold on, Yagami-san.
What now?
Looks like they got what they came for. They're already leaving the classroom.
Man, why's nobody helping her? It's like they don't even want to see it. Kids.
Let's go, Kaito-san.
Yeah.
I suppose we should report this to our client. I did, but now we have irrefutable evidence that we'll have to take this up with the chairman and see how we should...